that you're next to me, stuck in my head. When lights go off, you're everything that I could ever want. Your touch so soft, not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you, I got you. Don't wanna show us off, but you're my all that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high, I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight, the world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why, this ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors are memories, now the sun's gone down. Like a river rushing way up above. This ain't no sugar-coated love. This ain't no sugar-coated love. This ain't no sugar-coated love. You and me, everything that we've been through has made us strong. You won't believe we've had our gray, but somewhere there's a light inside of us. It shows the way. Not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you, I got you. Don't wanna show us off, but you're my all that I need. Trying to sugarcoat, but I'm flying so high, I don't even know if I'm coming down. You rock my boat when you hold me so tight, the world just disappears in front of my eyes. I'm telling you why, this ain't no madness. The smoke in the mirrors are memories, now the sun's gone down. Like a river rushing way up above. This ain't no sugar-coated love. This ain't no sugar-coated love. This ain't no sugar-coated love. I stay in bed, I still got the feeling that you're next to me, stuck in my head. When lights go off, you're everything that I could ever want. Your touch so soft, not looking for no heaven or gold, 'cause I got you, I got you. Don't wanna show us off, but you're my
Hello everyone and welcome to Creator Fundamentals. My name is Dan Currier and I am here to help you deliver your value through online video. Thank you so much for coming in and hanging out with us this evening. This is second live stream for me. Just did a hour live stream over on the TUBEBUDDY channel. Awesome experience. Probably see some of the same people here in the live stream tonight. But if you're new to the live stream, we do this every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern here on Creator Fundamentals. So welcome. If you want to receive notifications on future videos that can help you deliver your value through online video, consider clicking the subscribe button and the bell notification icon so you don't miss a thing. Awesome to have you here tonight. It was a great opportunity to go hang out on the TUBEBUDDY channel. I totally screwed up the this video when I tried to put it public. I started the live stream and somehow I had changed my setting to unlisted. So I was sitting here by myself live trying to figure out why nobody was showing up. And it was because nobody could see the video. So that's where we were there. But we got it figured out. I got it to go live. I did confirm that at least some of the notifications went out. So hopefully that all works out well there. I'm going to hop in the chat, say hello to everybody. We got JB the Pro out there, Shadow. Thank you so much for subbing to the channel. I appreciate it. Kevin Boston, Tony Two Ton, I guess that's how I would say that. Master Jack, Sabby BG, you're Indian abroad. How you doing, man? Great to see you. We have FMJ Cobra, West Coast Cajun Cuisine, Llama Drama, Mad Mike Sports, Flex Fasting, West Coast Cajun Cuisine. Hey, Dan, hope your daughter had a great birthday last week. I do think she did had a good birthday. She got herself a new iPhone, so I think she did all right. So gonna crank down that back volume just a little bit because it's a little too much in my ear. But let's see who else we have out here. If I can find my cursor. Mommy Tube out there. Stefan's channel. How are you? Good to see you. Cloud Day. Eddie. Is it Soom? Leonardus Mobile. Shadow out there again. I think I got everybody. Harley out there. Good to see you. Cloud Day. Geeky Heathen. Hastings, BNSFN Scale, Modeler, New Life, Audrey's Adventures. Great to see everybody. A lot of familiar faces out there. North Fork Lures. All right. I think I got just about everybody. I want to scroll back here real quick, and I saw some. All right. Make a note of that. Stick that up there. And okay. All right. We'll definitely take a look, Sabby, here when we get to that part. All right. And let's see. Got that. So how's it going for everybody here on YouTube? Any recent milestones or anything you want to share in the chat? Definitely go ahead and do that. Geeky Heathen, first live stream this year. Welcome. Great to have you. You know, I'm going to take the headphones off because they're not really doing me any good. Hello from, I'm assuming that's Minnesota 22 below here tonight. Stay warm. My in-laws are in Wisconsin, and I think they were like negative 35 or something ridiculous tonight. I think their school's been closed for like a week. My wife went to college in Minnesota. Let's see. Audrey's Adventures. Saw you on TUBEBUDDY. Awesome. Thank you for coming and hanging out over on the TUBEBUDDY channel. That was a great experience. Really enjoyed it. Although I will say it was a little bit awkward. It's kind of an interesting, when you start to work out the logistics, it's like, okay, I'm going to go live and I have specific material that I want to share and I want to go to certain screens. But I'm logged into the TUBEBUDDY channel to do the live stream, but I want to get back to my channel to look at the back end to show you guys some features. It was quite an interesting experience. Plus, when you are, you know, when other channels give you access to their channels, it's not always all the same functionality because there's different roles and things. And so the whole interface looked different. So all the stuff I normally have up in front of me when I do a live stream here that I can check on, you know, make sure everything looks good, get the live stream, look at the data coming in. I didn't have all that in front of me, so it was kind of like I was flying blind. I just had to, you know, put my head down and go for it. So, let's see. Whenever I get a new subscriber, I lose one. Yeah, I mean, people definitely come and go. All I would say to that is try to keep your channel as focused as possible on a specific niche and continue to make videos that, you know, people who watched your previous videos will respond to. That's a big reason why we say to focus on a given topic. So when somebody subscribes and your subsequent videos come out, that they're still interested because it's the same type of content that they subscribed for. North Fork Lures. Hi, peeps. Great to have you in the live stream. Leonardus Mobile, do you do channel reviews? Yes, I will do channel reviews. I tend to do them towards the end of the live stream. We'll probably go about 90 minutes tonight, which means probably at around the 10 o'clock hour, I'll probably get into the channel reviews. We'll do as many as we can fit in. If you're really serious about trying to get your channel review in, I will let super chats hop to the top of the line on the channel reviews when we do get to that part. But otherwise, I'll try to get in as many as I can for that last half hour. Where did it go? BTR, hi. So you ever get around to reading that message sent on December 29th? You're going to have to tell me what message and where it was sent, because I'm not sure what you're referring to. Let's Play RC, welcome. All right, here. I was trying to read something. Oh, there you go. Blazing Ender, videos are great. I'll support until the end. Also, can't wait until you hit 100,000 subscribers. Awesome. 100,000 subscribers would be a wonderful milestone to reach. I am doing well. Stefan's channel, thank you for asking. Mad Mike Sports, new subscriber, love the channel. Awesome, great to have you. Awesome that you've come to hang out with us on the live stream. We do have these as regularly as possible on Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern. So, opportunity to ask any questions you might have. You know, hang out, interact, talk to YouTube. If there's any YouTube news that's out there, I'll try to cover that as well. But in turn, I try to keep this as open a style as possible to let you guys control the conversation and talk about whatever it is that you're interested in or you're trying to learn here on YouTube. So definitely let me know in the comments if you have some particular topic that you're interested in knowing more information about, or if you have a question. I will do my best to answer those for you. Indian Infinity, make a video on how to do live streaming for games. Yeah, I could definitely do that. Maybe like a Streamlabs OBS type setup there. All right, and let's see. I only have 15 subs. Yeah, we all started 0, so just keep pushing and making better, or, you know, focus on making consistent content and improving that content, and your subs will grow. All right. Audrey's Adventures, I think you did great. I think we are in second review. Do you know how long that takes? I had a lot of private videos, which I did not know was a bad thing. I haven't heard of private videos being a bad thing either, so that's interesting. Do you have any idea why you ended up in a second review? All right. Let's Play RC hit 300 subs and 20,000 views. Awesome. Congrats. Recently top 300 subs. Zugomugo. Congratulations. Definitely celebrate all those milestones. Harley, so 2 different browsers, one for live, one for showing your channel. Well, no, the thing that I realized, if you're referring back to doing the whole live on TubeBuddy, what I ended up having to do is I was logged in as TubeBuddy, and when I initially launched the live stream, I wanted to be logged into TubeBuddy so I could look and make sure I was getting good stream strength. So once I did that, I switched my browser to my YouTube channel because OBS is working off of the stream key for TubeBuddy, so I don't need to be in the browser or logged into my channel on the browser for the live stream to work. So once I did that, it was funny though, because when I started doing that, I started toggling back. I toggled back to a screen that was still logged in as TubeBuddy, and it was giving me a really low number of viewers. I'm like, why is there nobody out there watching it? But it turns out it just didn't update because I watched it for like the first 2 seconds of the live stream, and then I switched over. So all right, here. See, Presut Magic. I've been watching since you were under 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. I appreciate that you're still here hanging out with us and supporting the channel. That means a lot. So Haunting Holly says my subscribers are not increasing. There's definitely a number of ways to improve the subscribers to your channel. The biggest thing, though, I would say is not so much to worry about the subscriber count, but focus on making content that your audience appreciates and continually striving to make better and better content. Once you feel like you've got pretty decent content going, you can implement things like you know, actually including calls to action, reminding people to subscribe to your channel, etc. I mean, there are 45 people on this live stream right now, but there's only 12 thumbs up. And if I say, hey, if you're in the live stream, I appreciate it if you click the thumbs up button and get that number up from 12 to offset the 2 people who thumbs down the live stream in the first 16 minutes of it. So definitely hit that thumbs up if you're here hanging out in the live stream. It's calls to action like, you know, that reminds people. I can't tell you. I mean, I do this on a regular basis of reminding people to do this type of stuff, and I still have been watching live streams and not, you know, click the thumbs up button or, you know, when I'm constantly reminding people until they come out and they say, hey, if you're enjoying it, click the thumbs up button, because that's just human nature. BTR, apparently you lose 2 subscribers when somebody unsubs. I don't really understand that. That's not really... What do you mean by that? If somebody unsubscribes, you would only lose 1 subscriber. Puppy Productions. What is a way to increase reach through besides thumbnails? I guess I don't completely understand that question. JP1970, welcome to the stream. Dizzy Lou joining the stream as well. And oh, somebody actually changed their thumbs up to thumbs down right there. Now you're just being silly. I think people are playing with the thumbs up buttons now. Zugo Mugo, Earth is very quiet, which is not good. I believe they do a earthquake YouTube channel. And Mount St. Helens is showing activity just like it was before the 1980 eruption. Wow. Is 1980 the last time it erupted? I remember when I was a kid having a little tube of Mount St. Helens ash. I don't know where we got it, but the strange things you remember from your childhood. YouTube glitch. Yeah, I haven't heard of that glitch. So the click-through rate that you're talking about, Puppy Productions, the big thing about click-through rate to understand is you definitely don't want to compare your numbers to another channel. If anything, you want to try to improve those numbers on your channel itself. But there's a lot of factors that go into a click-through rate that you don't necessarily have control over. So if you want to look at that particular metric in a void by itself, then you would, obviously you could try to strive to improve your own click-through rate. But I've seen wide variances between for the same click rate for the same video without changing the thumbnail. You know, I've had videos go from like 3.5% click-through rate up to 7% without changing anything. So some of it has to do with how YouTube is, who YouTube's showing the video to. And, you know, the more focused your channel is, the more YouTube knows about your content and understands what it is that you're doing, the better they're going to be able to get those videos in front of the people who may be interested in them and much more likely to click on them. That said, you always want to continually strive to improve your thumbnails to actually get the people who are seeing it to click. Vancouver Business Network, last night I had 104 subs. When I woke up this morning, I had 98. Now I have 99. I mean, I would just wait. Am I eligible for a custom URL since I passed 100? I would just wait till you get back above 100. It doesn't sound like it's going to be that much longer for you if you haven't got there already. There, I just gave you your 100th subscriber, so now you can go get your custom URL. Legend TV announced his own arrival, or her own arrival, his, her. Welcome to the live stream. Hello to Dawn Leslie from Arizona. From warm Arizona. It's definitely not warm here in upstate New York. We were having like snow squalls today, and the like 40-mile-an-hour winds, and the snow was blowing sideways. So definitely the opposite of warm here in upstate. Llama Drama, why is hard for really small YouTube creators to get recognized? The problem is with really small channels or really new YouTubers is they look at people who are massively successful and they think that it happened overnight. It takes a lot of effort to grow a channel on YouTube. And that's why it's important that you focus on a topic that you really enjoy so it doesn't feel like work to you. But it takes a lot. There's a lot that you have to do, a lot of work, a lot of effort, a lot of consistency that you have to put in a channel to actually grow it and make something of it. And a lot of people are just not willing to do that. So it has nothing to do with it being any harder for a small channel. Obviously, there are benefits that really big channels have. And, you know, especially when there's really big channels that can collab with other big channels, you know, they're able to get a lot of movement really quickly. But it's not like they just got there the easy way. It usually takes quite a few years to build up a significant channel like that. So it'll definitely feel hard a lot of different times during the way, whether you're small or large. There's peaks and valleys, and you just have to try to not get so caught up on those valleys and just, you know, think about the long-term goal that you have. Did you go to Mount St. Helen? If you're asking me, I don't think I went there personally. I don't know if anybody went there that I know, and we just ended up with the souvenir. Audrey's Adventure, my phone died. I hope I did not miss you reading my answer to your question. Not completely sure what that means. Let's see here. Oh. Thank you, Shadow. Appreciate it. I try to notice as much as the chat as I can. All right, here. Mad Mike Sports, my CTR is usually between 7 to 16. Is that good? If it represents an improvement on your channel, then yeah, I would say it was good. But I don't think there is reason or value in comparing click-through rates from two different channels, because I think there's a lot of variables that make them change. Or, you know, that offer different variations. It's like, what do we define as, let's see here. You know, depending on what your niche is, the more relevant you are to that given niche is obviously going to help your click-through rate. And if you're getting good results and views and a lot of watch time, then yeah, that's working for you. The predictor in the chat as well. Welcome. Good to see you. The predictor is a channel that has been very consistent and focused on a niche, and it's been going quite well for the channel. At 6,300 subscribers, closing in on 1 million views. Doing very well. V Worldwide joining the live stream as well. Great to see you. Got Texoma Road Trippers out there. Vancouver Business Network. CA&J Farm. Life Close to Nature. So, CA&J Farm, the last video I uploaded, which was how to enable custom thumbnails, is the video that you want to watch, where it says that'll show you exactly how to verify your channel to be able to upload your own custom thumbnails. It's literally the last video I uploaded on the channel. So definitely check that one out. West Coast Cajun, I took your advice 2 weeks ago and changed my thumbnails. I do like them much better. As I recall, on your channel you had... It was the kind of thing where you... Oh, yeah. Yeah, see, that's... I like that. I think that's a lot better. I'll be curious to see how your click-through rate changes on your given videos. But yeah, I mean, there's certain things where a picture's worth 1,000 words, and definitely when you're doing recipes and stuff like that, You know, just let the recipe, the finished product, speak for itself, and that looks pretty good. How much snow do you have? We don't have... What did we get the other day? We got... less than a week ago, we got I think like 14 inches of snow. And then the last couple days, we've gotten a couple little like snow squalls and stuff. Probably hasn't added a lot to that, but we're probably sitting at around 14 inches, maybe a foot to 14 inches after some melt. All right. So yeah, Zugo Mugo. Once you pass 100 subscribers, you can request a custom URL. So it'll be like youtube.com/ you know, whatever name that you pick. You can actually go into, I think it's the let's see what the menu's called here. Request your custom URL. You go into either Creator Studio or YouTube Studio. I have my chocolate lab here. She's about to bark at me. And then you go into channel, I'm sorry, channel statuses and features is where you want to be. And then one of the little boxes says custom URL. And you can just follow the prompts from that point on to request a custom URL. And I have way too many windows open now. All right. There we go. So yeah, we had, and there was like that big nasty cold weather thing that came through here. Last night, I guess it was. But we only got like 3 or 4 inches from it. Really cold, but not a ton of snow. A little bit of ice too. So in the middle of my live stream, my chocolate lab is trying to get me to play catch. So while we're doing the live stream, we're also going to play catch, apparently. Harley says, sounds like the snow was falling in Canada, stopping by to say hi and landing in downstate. Yeah, pretty much. It just kind of worked by us. Sure Productions, welcome to the live stream. Good to see you. How to download an edited video for free. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, I just threw a tennis ball off the lens of my camera. That's probably not a good thing. Eddie Soom, is it legal to buy subscribers and views? It's not a matter of legality. It's a matter of a violation of YouTube terms of service, and it's also a really bad idea for your channel. There's no logical reason to buy subscribers and views for your channel because neither one of those things does anything for you. People don't subscribe to your channel because they see. No, I'm trying to do a live stream here. We can't play catch. No, not anymore. Yeah, it's a really horrible idea to try to buy views and subscribers because those things don't do anything for you on their own. Subscribers don't help you grow. It doesn't help you earn money. None of that, especially if you buy them because they're not going to watch any of your content. They're probably not real to begin with. It's just a good way to waste money and get your channel shut down by YouTube. How do I do videos late at night like you without waking everybody up in the house and also some people can still hear me in the video. I mean, I'm not familiar with your particular house, but obviously you'd want to find a place where you could do that without without anybody hearing you. That's I think people in my house are just kind of used to it. All right, here, let's get that off the screen and that off the screen. Do that. No, that's not what I want. So we're gonna get that one. Bear with me just a moment. Okay. All right, let's see where we're at in the chat here. Llama drama. I have noticed that YouTubers that are kids and have no support from adults don't really succeed. If you want to succeed on YouTube, I would recommend really trying to understand how the process works and not trying to emulate famous YouTubers. Famous YouTubers have already put in all the hard work that you can't see. So I would not focus on that. I would start watching videos about how to grow on YouTube and learn all of that information. I would say that probably a lot of kids that don't have help from adults are not succeeding on YouTube because they find out that it takes actual work to grow the channel, and then it's not as much fun as it looks like, when PewDiePie or, other creators are doing that. Okay. And I think we may even start channel reviews a little bit earlier tonight. Life reset. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you. The true, is it Memboys? Haven't started reviews yet. Okay. There are a lot of states that can't handle snow at all, so when they get a little bit of snow, they do completely shut down because they don't have, like we have entire fleets of snowplows and salt trucks and everything. So, in New York, they're ready for that kind of thing. But, you get like 5 inches of snow in, Florida or somewhere, they don't know what to do with it. Haunting Holly, what is collaboration? Love from India. Here it's morning. Collaboration is just getting together with another creator and making content with them. There's a number of different ways that you can do it. You can do videos where each of you record a piece of it and then you put them together and, share videos on each other's channels to expose each of you to each other's audience. There's other ways to do collaborations on other social media platforms, etc. And definitely a bunch of videos on YouTube about collaborations. You can search and see like collaboration ideas and those kind of things. A lot of people use like the challenges and or the tag videos as a way to do collaborations. Stefan's channel, we have an entire country that doesn't know how to handle snow. 1 inch of snow and nothing works. That's kind of like going to Home Depot and getting to the register without a barcode. It's like you can hear everything shut down and the lights dim. Mason Parks, any advice for a channel that does piano covers? Like anything, it's all about creating engaging video. You know, so I would explore different ways maybe to film your piano covers. Are they all fixed camera? Are you recording them from multiple different angles? Just different ways to, enhance the video side of things. As far as the type of content you're making, I would try to, get an understanding from your audience of what type of covers they're interested in. And I would also, I think I'm kind of a believer in trying to mix in some educational or how-to content into your channel as a way to kind of supplement the rest of your content. And perhaps you can mix a little how-to type videos that people can find through search on your channel. You know, maybe how to play the piano or something like that. Or, break it down into really basic parts of your process and make videos about them. And I think that can be, like how to read sheet music, all these little things that you take for granted, knowing how to do it, that maybe somebody who's learning doesn't know how to do. And then just make videos about the little pieces and get them out there, mix them in with your content, and that'll help you bring in an audience. Sensational Life, good to see you. Download the apps PicMonkey and Canva. There are definitely a couple good tools you can use to make thumbnails. I also, on the replay that'll come up on the live stream that I did on TUBEBUDDY today, you can also check that out. I take a look at TUBEBUDDY's thumbnail creator that you can do right in line. That's another option as well. Master Jack joining the live chat and announcing himself. Welcome to the live stream. All right. So I am going to take a look at some channels and do some channel reviews. Going to get this all set up here so we can do that. Alrighty, so if I do this, give me just a minute to get that all squared away. And we'll put that over here. And we will do, let's see, put that down here. Good, good, good. And we need to go over, okay, so that'll work. I think that's good. Here. Give me just a moment and we'll get this all okay. pull up some channels to look at. Oh, and hey, if you are new to the live stream, one of the things that I do for creators is one-on-one consulting, where basically we will set up like a 30-minute call or an hour call, and you know, go through your channel as well as try to develop a strategy or a plan for you to move forward and grow your channel. So what I'm also doing is I'm giving away free one-on-one consulting. I'm giving away one a month, and if you're interested in that, you can actually go to creatorfundamentals.com/register, and you can register to win a free one-on-one video chat consultation with me. So if that's something that you're interested in, you can definitely see if I can find thing here. Put that out there. That should work. Make sure that popped in the chat. And that should be... Oh, whoa, whoa. Yep, that is the URL to head over to my website, creatorfundamentals.com/register, and register to be in the running to win one of those one-on-one consultations. So we're going to, because of the TubeBuddy thing I had going on earlier today, I'm not going to draw January's winner tonight, but I'll do that in the next live stream. I'll select the winner for January, and then we'll reach out and set that up, and then we'll also pick a winner for February as well in one of the upcoming live streams. So Let's Play, you can check that out if you go to creatorfundamentals.com and click on services, or if you just click on the red button on the main page itself. On creatorfundamentals.com, there's a red button that says Let's Talk. That'll bring you to the services page, and you can check out rates and stuff like that there. And if you're unsure whether consulting is right for you, you can set up a 15-minute call at no charge, and we can have a conversation about whether the consulting is something that will benefit you. All right. Thank you so much to HSFL Paranormal for the super chat. Hope you could check out my channel. If not, that's cool here, showing my support for the first time. I appreciate the super chat. For those of you who may not be familiar with super chat, as I mentioned earlier, super chat will bump you to the front of the line for channel reviews. Super chat is a way to help support the channel. It's also an opportunity for you to have your comment highlighted. Depending on the amount of the super chat, your actual super chat and the comment associated with it gets pinned to the top of the chat, and the higher the super chat, the longer it stays there. So it's a good opportunity to make sure that your comment is seen by everybody in the chat and me, and it's also an excellent way to help support the channel. So thank you so much to HSFL Paranormal for the super chat. I will definitely get you in line for the channel reviews. Which, now I got to move that to the right spot here. And get that. All right. And Lemons for breakfast. You are the Bob Ross of YouTube tips. You just got to get your happy little subscribers. Maybe, oh, here's a little subscriber. There's a little subscriber. All right. All right, let's see what we have here. And let me pull up. You know, you start getting everything set up on doing a live stream, and you realize it would really help to have 3 monitors. Because 2 just doesn't seem like enough. All right, here. So we're going to do this. And give me just a moment. There. Put that up there. Okay. That'll work. And I just heard a little tone back there. And thank you so much to Sabby BG for the super chat. What app you looking at? Menu, thumbs, last 2 vids. Completely changing look, simply posting a still from vid instead of the ones used to make Canva similar click-through styles feedback. All right, so we'll take a look here. All right, and let me make sure everything looks good there. Okay, good. All right, so let's pull up this first channel and take a look. We are going to take a look at HSFL Paranormal. So I'm definitely feeling the paranormal vibe in the channel art that you have here. I think this is a case where the name of your channel is giving people a good idea of the type of content that they should expect to see. So I think that works. I have a little icon here with the light bulb. I feel like you could probably have a little closer connection between the icon and the channel art, but let's see what you got going on in your about section. All right, so one of the things that I like to see on descriptions is to use the first few sentences in your description to identify the heart, the content, the type of content that you're making on the channel, and then use the rest of your description to go into the backstory, rather than the way you have it here with the meaning behind the name and helping spirits find light. I would really try to clearly articulate what type of content people will see on the channel, and then you can go into the whole backstory. Let's take a look at the content itself. So the first thing I notice that I would change in looking at your descriptions on these videos, first of all, I would really include an actual description in each of your videos, and then you can follow it with like support the stream and stuff like that. But I wouldn't lead, you know, Agostino Paranormal links. Check out this channel. Definitely want to get some actual descriptions in each of these videos so people can see exactly what they're about. In terms of the thumbnails, there's an opportunity here to be consistent in the color choices and the font style that you're using, and then you really want to have some something that ties all these together from a branding perspective. You know, you kind of have the writing up here. Not really sure what that background image is, and then you have your little icon here, but then you go down into your thumbnails and you're not using the same font, you're not using the same style or colors. You're not including the icon. None of that in your thumbnails. Looking at your thumbnails, I see a few that appear to be have images of your face, but you're not using that as your branding up here or in here. So you're kind of doing a bunch of different things that are all not really working together to help people become familiar with your content and your channel. You got the orange up here, but the red down here. You're using different kinds of fonts. There's a lot of writing on your thumbnails that essentially is just restating your title, which really isn't necessary. Your title and your thumbnail are pretty much always going to appear together, so you don't really need to recreate your title in your thumbnail. You want them to work together and not be repetitive in that way. So less text, opportunity to kind of make the focus, what's interesting about the video, shine through in the style of the thumbnail. So on the road to the Oman house, and I can't look in the description to know what this even means. Or is it literally just a video of you driving in the car? What is this destination? Is it a haunted house? Is it something? Don't make the assumption that somebody who stops by your channel is going to know what this is or why they would care to watch it. You really want to, kind of set the tone and give people a reason to watch that content. All right, let's check your playlist real quick. Playlist, a bunch of different stuff here. How we got it laid out. Opportunity here to get your playlists listed out, as many as possible, relevant to the topic of your channel, so people can see more of your thumbnails and know exactly what you have going on and what your content's about, and give them the opportunity to subscribe to your channel. All right. And next up, we're going to jump into Sabby's channel to check out those recent thumbnail changes. And let's pull that up here and go to videos, see what we got going on. So I'm assuming you said the last two, right? So we're going to look at the last. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I want to go back here. Make sure. Thank you so much to Miller Time Angling MTA for the super chat. I appreciate that. Review a newbie, please. Absolutely. We're going to get you in the mix as well. We'll squeeze you in here right after Sabby. And then get back here to look at these last two thumbnails. So I do like the fact that you are including shots from the actual locations. So for this thumbnail, I think there's an opportunity here to really play on the emotions of the people. So I might even include a much tighter shot here and bring this in so you can actually see their expressions better. I like this. You can see both of their faces, the expressions, and it really gives you a sense of what's going on and perhaps how they're feeling and why people might be interested in. And obviously when doing that, when selecting the still, you want to find some good facial expressions that'll get people to be interested or curious about what's going on or what they're talking about, or why is he laughing or why is she surprised. Take opportunities to get those still prints out of your videos that kind of get people thinking or curious about the content, so they'll actually go in there and check out the full video. So Satisfactory ASMR Life, hello to you as well. Welcome to the stream. Got a few new names out there I see joining the live stream. Becca Daly out there. Thanks for joining, coming hanging out with us. Citizen Z TV. Eve of Sophia, also joining the stream. All right, so I don't know if Sabby's still out there. Haven't seen any comments recently, but that would be my feedback on those two particular thumbnails. I think those could work like that. You just want to kind of, get as much out of those emotions as you can by choosing the people that you're talking to out there on the street. All right. That one and that one. All right, so the next channel up is Miller Time Angling MTA. All right. So let's see. Obviously, we're getting the sense that we are a fishing channel based on this. So I can tell that by your channel that you are a fishing channel, but what I get the sense of from this channel art is kind of that you had a picture of the fish and you just kind of put it up there and let it fall where it would, rather than having something that fit the space better, that allowed you to get like a full view of the fish, maybe zoom out of that picture a little bit to actually get you and the fish in the image, you know, and not cut off the tail. Is that a pike? All right, here. All right, and definitely want to get your about section filled out. Let people know exactly what you're covering on your channel. That's going to be really helpful in you know, helping people understand what to expect from you. If you're on Facebook, you should join the Creator Fundamentals Facebook group, and I'll show you an ice fishing video where we pulled a massive pike out of the ice. It was a pretty good day. Where is it? Facebook group. I just threw the Facebook group out there. Join that and reach out to me there, and I'll share that video with you, because it's it was a pretty good size fish. In any event, here, let's see. Check out your videos and what we got going on. Unboxing new fishing tackle. Ice fishing tournament on a private. I'm actually in an ice fishing tournament this Saturday here in upstate New York. We'll go freeze our butt off, get out there at about 5 o'clock in the morning, and then hopefully catch something that wins us a prize. All right, so that's kind of a cool looking effect you got there on that thumbnail. So what I'm seeing here is kind of thumbnails that are just kind of all over the place, which is very typical on channels that are just starting out. I would try to come up with some kind of theme and branding some way. You know, if you're somebody who's going to appear in all your videos, then I would use your face or an icon or a logo or something like that. This icon's a little bit dark to see. It looks like a catfish or something you have there. But again, it's not the best picture because it's kind of dark and difficult to make out what it is, and that's going to be even more so on a mobile device. So I would think about getting a better picture there. Thank you so much to Jam Rock the Trucker for the super chat. Let me know if that is for a channel review. I will add you to the mix, but let me know if you do in fact want your channel to be brought up here during the live stream, and I will be happy to do that for you. All right, and make sure here. Okay. So things like this, unboxing new fishing tackle. I can't really tell what we're looking at here, but a much more captivating picture might be a close-up of the particular tackle that you're. I mean, it looks like you have everything laid out here. You know, but maybe like a picture of you holding with a nice close-up shot of, you know, a hook or a lure or whatever it is that you have. Can't really tell what's in that picture. you know, like black rubber worms or whatever you got going on in there. But what does it say? Simcoe bugs. But you have the opportunity to get a nice close-up, detailed image, a captivating image that gets people to want to watch the video. The far-away shot here, where everything's really small, kind of makes it difficult. You know, ice fishing tournament. There's a lot of different ways that you can make that shot a little more engaging and interesting. You know, whether you're looking at, you know, maybe a flag that just went off or something, or somebody staring into the hole or whatever. You know, there's different ways that you can actually, you know, kind of play on that and make it more interesting. Hey, Joseph Andrews, welcome to the live stream. We're actually, like I said, we're going on Saturday, and we just picked up an electric auger to replace the gas-powered one we have. So we're looking forward to being able to drill holes without having to fire up the old auger. It should be a good time. All right. So as you continue to do that, try to get some, you know, some consistency. Look up how to make thumbnails. I see like you're experimenting with some things to kind of find out, you know, what does and doesn't work. You know, pictures like this are intriguing and interesting. You know, try to think about a picture that'll make people curious or interested and want to click to see more. That's kind of what we're trying to drive off of the actual thumbnail. Thank you for liking the video. Appreciate it. Definitely want to get some playlists created as you continue to make content. And as you do that, you want to get your playlists listed out here so people can see more of your content, know what you're about, and whether they are interested in subscribing to your channel. Opportunity here to get an actual image into your channel art that actually fits, and get some information on that image that tells people exactly what to expect from your channel. All right, and I gotta jump into chat here because we want to see. Okay. All right, and bear with me one moment. Okay. We'll get you fired up here. All right, Jamrock the Trucker. Scroll all the way up here. Looks like you don't have channel art. So we definitely want to get channel art on your channel. It's a great opportunity to give people more information about your channel and engage them and get them to be interested in what you got going on here. So let's look at the About section. My name is Jamrock the Trucker. All right, definitely need to get some more information in your description. Let people know what your YouTube channel is all about and what type of content you're planning on making. Let's take a look at your videos. Nastiest breakfast this morning. How to stay healthy in trucking. Jamaican truck driver versus American truck driver. When is the right time? So obviously your channel revolves around trucking, which is great. You definitely want to get a channel art that kind of communicates that, and then identify specifically what type of content related to trucking that you're going to share. Maybe you have an opportunity to mix in some how-to content, you know, like how to find the best truck stops, or how to, all kinds of things. I'm sure there's countless things that you do as somebody who drives a truck on a regular basis. Like you say, you got your how to stay healthy in trucking. That's a great one. All of the ones that have opportunities to show up and search and kind of bring people to your channel and discover your channel and want to learn more. Opportunities here, channel art. You really want to do more with images and less with text here. And simply restating your title on your thumbnail is probably not going to get a lot of people to click on your videos. You want to, get pictures, get nice pictures, get them clear pictures here. We don't really need to, like, just an example. If you're making a video like this, you wouldn't do nastiest breakfast this morning. Maybe you do a close-up and you just write the word nasty on the thumbnail if you want to include text, but you definitely don't want to recreate your entire title like this. Less text is usually better, and anytime you can tell the story with a picture, that's definitely the better way to go. And then these, where it's simply just text, you definitely want to go in a different direction than these and include images. Even, I mean, if you have no other opportunity, you know, to use video, or, you know, something from inside the video more than just using a black background and text. I can see here that that you had like this is a live stream, but still spend some time working on your thumbnails. That's like your window dressing, you know, the window shopping that people are going to do. That's how people are first going to see your channel. It's really important that you're creating something enticing that they want to click on and come in and see more of. So I would definitely work on that, get your channel art, and then kind of tie them all together. Right here. Jumping in the chat here real quick. Let's see. Anne, is it Mateus? Good to see you. Thanks for joining the stream. We have Eve Sophia out there. Kurd, Hoss or Hose. Motada, Brick Ninja. Citizen Z TV. We got you earlier. All right, here. All right, so the next channel we are going to take a look at is Dizzy Lou. All right, so first thing that stands out, Dizzy Lou. You got your yourself in the channel art, which is good, and you have your sharing doing that also down here in the icon. So here I get, so that part's good. Don't really know what your channel is about based on what you have going on here. Let's jump in the about section and see what you're making content about. All right, so here, hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hope you like my videos. I'll be uploading 3 to 4 times a week. Before you get into any of that, identify what type of content you are making videos about, or have fun watching my, never at any point in this description are you telling people what you're going to be doing. And if you don't know what you're going to be doing and you're just doing whatever, just keep in mind that that is an approach that tends to take a lot longer to grow, because you really have to put out a lot of content and get people to be interested in your particular content. And let's see what we got going on here. Another thing, I would not be starting my titles with hashtags. And I know that YouTube came out with this whole hashtag thing. You know, and you can put them in your titles, but honestly, I would not. If you want to put a hashtag in your description, you can, but I would avoid using hashtags that are generic, like rainy day, because the reality is if somebody clicks on a hashtag that's rainy day, it's going to bring them to a bunch of search results for that hashtag, and there's a good chance your channel is not going to appear in any of those, and then you just sent that person off somewhere else. And they're not going to see your content. So I would definitely, you seem to be doing that with all of your, with all your thumbnails. So I would definitely fix that. Also, when you're doing things like vlogs, you want to have a descriptive title, and then if you want to make a reference to what, you know, what part of the series it is, you can put that at the very end of the title, but definitely don't start your titles with hashtags, and don't start it with the vlog episode number like you're doing here. Yeah, so definitely kind of rethink the way that you're creating your titles there. And you want to create titles that are interesting to people where possible, if it's something that can show up in search or can, you know, draw attention to what you're actually covering in the video. But personally, I would not do the hashtags like that. And then as you continue to create more content, get everything into playlists, and then get those playlists listed out here on your channel page. Sometimes I like to keep the list a mystery. Sometimes I just pull random channels from the chat. So yeah, and like Joe's saying, if I don't get to your channel, it doesn't mean there's not an opportunity for you to grab some really helpful information. A lot of the stuff that gets covered in a channel review is very repetitive, because there's a lot of common mistakes that people make across all channels. So don't think just because your particular channel isn't pulled up on the screen that there's not some lessons that you can learn, some things that you can implement on your channel to help you. If you think that just getting your channel up on the screen is going to somehow help your channel grow or help you get discovered, that's just simply not the case. It might be nice to see your channel up on the screen, but I assure you, you're not going to explode on YouTube because I brought your channel up. So if that's your only motivation, I wouldn't even request a channel review. And if you haven't, if you're not working towards trying to implement the best practices, I probably wouldn't request a channel review either, because there's so much information out there that you can get from videos that you can actually implement in your channel. And as you start to implement those things, then you ask for a channel review to see if there's some feedback on how, you know, how that process of implementing those best practices is going. All right. Self-publishing with Dale is in the house. Dale Roberts, great to have you in the chat. If you guys have ever been interested in self-publishing and you want to learn the ins and outs and how all of that works, there is no better guy to visit than Self-Publishing with Dale, although Kelly Publish has given him a run for his money, which is his wife, who also does some self-publishing. So definitely go check him out and see what the both of them are doing out there, making things happen in the self-publishing world. So I highly recommend, if you're thinking about publishing your own book or getting into self-publishing, check out Dale. All right. All right, I got a couple more channels that I pulled up earlier. Let us take a look here. The next one up is Texoma Road Trippers. All right, so we have Texoma Road Trippers. I guess the name, I would say, kind of gives you some insight into what exactly this channel is about. Get a general sense of that from the channel art. So not nothing drastic there. There might be some opportunity to give a little insight into, you know, what you're covering, but I think generally speaking, I'm assuming that you're going to make videos that relate to traveling. Traveling down the highways and byways of the Texoma region to bring you a personal look at the North Texas and Southern Oklahoma areas through the lens of our cameras. All right. I mean, that's pretty much to the point, gives an idea, lets people know exactly what type of content that you're going to be making. Let's look at the actual videos that you're putting out. All right. Tashunki Wiko Tawahi. Don't know how bad I butchered that, but probably really, really bad. Short version of the meetup in Iowa Park, Texas at the Tom Burdick Memorial Library. All right. I definitely see that you too are the subject of your videos. So I think there's opportunity there just based on what I'm seeing in a couple of these. That you can actually, I see you're kind of doing it here. You're throwing yourselves in here as branding, but I would even take that a step further and get you into your actual channel art, so people know, hey, these are the stars of this channel. They're going to be in the content, and it just kind of brings that that branding full circle. And I may even suggest that you get a little bit tighter so we can actually see your faces. And if you're going to include that as branding, you know, get something a little bit closer that shows the two of you. You can include that as your icon, and then you can kind of get the, you know, the upper torso shots for your channel art, that kind of thing, as long as we can clearly see your faces and identify you guys as being part of the brand. Things like this, I like the picture of the fire truck. And we can tell we're looking at a parade here. This tiny little text down here, I would do without that because that's not really going to help anything. It looks like you've recreated your title up, which is not necessary. First of all, it's obstructed by the timestamp down here. There's way too many words. It's way too small, and people aren't going to really be able to read it. And again, down here, a couple different issues. Really, really tiny. People aren't going to be able to read it. You have some contrast issues, where anytime you have a photo in the background, you know, there's certain colors that just don't play well. And the size of the text and the color of the text, it's all kind of working against you there. So I would say less text. The less text, the better on your thumbnails. Get your branding a little more squared away so people can consistently see that they are your videos. And keep making content. Let's see if we got playlists here. We are putting stuff in playlists, which is good. See if we're listing those on our channel page. I see uploads, and I see created playlists. There's some opportunity here, instead of just showing your playlist, to actually list each single playlist out so people can see more of your content, see your thumbnails and your titles, and make the decision about whether they want to subscribe to your channel. The more content you can show them related to why they came to your channel in the first place, the better opportunity you're going to have to get them converted to a subscriber that's going to come back and keep watching your content. All right. Let's catch up in here. Doug Hewson coming in late tonight. Great to see you, Doug. Jason JV in the chat as well. All right. Catching up on the chat, then we'll see where we're at here. Have a good night, Joe. All right. RD Franklin out there in the chat as well. Don't know if I mentioned you earlier. Good to see you. Thanks for coming and hanging out tonight. You're welcome, Texoma Road Trippers. The mug. I'm drinking some form of water from that mug. Let's see here. What do we got? Yeah. Oh, he's at lunch right now. He's in Australia. I'm in upstate New York, so always trying to remember what time it is and where. All right, I have the next channel we are going to take a look at is Legend TV. Vigilant, stay informed. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Legend TV about, what do we got? Jacob Russell, and I make entertaining and comical educational videos. So I think, let's see what we got going on video topic-wise. So I'm kind of seeing a bit of an eclectic collection here of content and entertaining and comical educational videos. How long have we been doing this here? All right. So I feel like there's an opportunity here to... So in terms of growing your channel, it kind of seems like you just do videos about whatever, which may make it kind of difficult for people to kind of understand why to subscribe and what they'll get. I would imagine that you're going for an audience that's just likes you as an individual, and maybe your personality and stuff like that. But let's see. What has been your most successful type of content here? Strange noise in the sky again. So that's getting like UFO-y and conspiracy and mystery and that kind of thing. Mandela effect, kind of the same thing. I'm assuming this is some kind of tongue-in-cheek thing about a second wall. Strange noise in the sky. I would kind of take some time and write down exactly what you want your channel to be. And that may give you an opportunity to kind of focus in a little bit more on the types of videos that you make. You seem to have some traction here with like the mysterious UFO-y Mandela effect kind of content. So perhaps you could dive into that a little bit more. But otherwise, you know, keys to stress management and then New Year's person, you kind of have a very eclectic collection here that may make it difficult for people to really jump on board and want to subscribe to get future content. Also, from a branding perspective, we got I can't tell what's going on in this picture. There's 4 different people, 3 different people in it. Vigilant, stay informed. I don't really know what that has to do with the type of content that you're making. I see vigilant and stay informed, and that gives me like the sense that you're a news channel, but I'm not really getting news. I'm getting more like comedy and conspiracy theory, UFO type content from some of the videos that you've made. So I really think writing it down on paper will give you a better understanding of what it is that you want to focus on. Because we can all, you know, make channels that just have, you know, any kind of content here, but it does kind of, it is going to take you longer for people to latch on and subscribe to your channel. If you are in fact doing a brand, you know, trying to build your personal brand, get people familiar with you, and you're the major pull, your personality, then you should be mixing that into your branding and really wrap the channel around the idea that it's about you. But you have this Legend TV thing, which is kind of not very clear. You have a very generic message in your About section as to what you're going to be making content about. And then you can kind of see that in the kind of content that you're making. That's kind of, it looks like you're just kind of making a variety of content. Now I can see from here, photo op with LeVar Burton, that this is what you've chosen in your little icon, which is just way too small to really appreciate who you're taking a picture with anyway. You know, when I see that, obviously LeVar Burton of, you know, Star Trek fame, I'm assuming that because I see Star Trek here. Maybe you have an interest in that as well. All kinds of different things that you could focus in on and make a channel about them, but I wouldn't put it all on one channel. So, all right. All right, here. Let's see what we got going on. The catch up. All right, so I still see a lot of people. We've probably done, I don't know, over 10 reviews so far, and I still see a lot of people that are asking for reviews in the chat. I'm definitely not going to be able to get to all of you tonight. We do the live streams every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Also, you can join the Facebook group. I'll throw a link in there. That's a great opportunity to, you know, interact with other creators who are trying to grow their channels. And I really encourage you to not be so focused on the channel review and more so on the content, the information that you can pick up from them. If you weren't paying a special attention to the other channel reviews on this live stream, watch the replay and listen to the repetitive things that come up during channel reviews. It's all about communicating to the people who come to view your channel and being clear and concise in your message about who you are, what you're making content about, and why they should care. Ask yourself, look at your own channel and try to answer those questions. Do you identify who you are, what type of content you're going to make, and why the people watching should care? If you can do that, you know, then you're heading in the right direction. If not, you can look up all kinds of content. There's so much free content on YouTube that is educational in nature that shows you exactly how all this stuff works. So, but we are closing in here on the end. So I just wanted to let you know, typically what will happen on live streams is a lot of people unsubscribe to the channel because unfortunately I can't get to everybody in a live stream and people take it personally, but it's definitely not personal. I do see you guys out there, multiple people requesting the channel reviews, but I won't be able to get to every single one of them. And now, for some reason, well, that's weird. Is that just that one? Did we just lose? The live stream's buffering on my side, so I don't know if we disconnected or what just happened, or if you can hear my voice. Let me see what's going on here. I think I just lost the internet. Okay, that was weird. All right, so whatever happened, I don't know if it's storm related or the weather that we have up here, but I'm getting a bad stream status. It froze my entire computer, so we're gonna have to wrap this up for now. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will talk to you guys all next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Definitely join the Facebook group if you want to chat in between there. I appreciate you all coming and hanging out, and hopefully you're getting some of this message. But I got to close everything down, reboot the system, and see exactly what happened, because we're getting a bad stream status, and I was frozen for like 2 minutes here. So all is well here. But the internet is having some issues. So take care. I will see you guys next time. Have a good night. Until then, see you later.